Fire! Fire! Hey gang, Jeff Stone here with day 77 of the year 2016 at MagicReviewed.com. Spontaneous Combustion by Grinnell. So for $39.95, 40-ish bucks, you get one DVD, a booklet, which is this, and a special deck of cards. So, long story short, the basic effect is where you apparently melt your fingers through and like burn through the deck, and that would be a signed card. That's the basic idea. So obviously what you get is you get these cards and this. And so half of a normal deck and half of a deck that's been cut or whatever. And he also recommends that you blacken this in with a Sharpie or whatever so it looks a little bit more like a burn. I haven't done that on these yet because I haven't decided how, if at all, I'm going to use these cards. And so until I make that decision, I'm not going to be coloring on them. Got it? Good. So that's what you're getting. That's what you're paying for. The instructions, the tutorial is literally less than 5 minutes. The whole DVD itself is like 12 minutes long, and it covers. It has 2 performances and the trailer, and then 5-minute tutorial, which is in Spanish, but its subtitles English. However, I'm pretty sure that everybody watching knows exactly how to do it. If you had these cards in your hand, it's pretty straightforward. So the tutorial doesn't need to be too much. The written one here, it's Spanish. Actually, this side's English, and then Spanish on the back here. And that's it. That's the booklet that it comes with, which, by the way, was folded up like this and crammed into this box with the deck. So, effect. Now you know the effect. You've got the method, pretty much, I would assume, as well. Add copy integrity is where we have some problems. The written one said booklet. I let that slide. Okay, it's not true, but I'll let it slide. But what you see in the ad trailer is totally a lie, and I don't know if I can actually duplicate it here if I have the right cards. But yeah, I don't think I can. But imagine that. So what they show in the ad trailer is well, I guess I could just grab another deck here. What am I thinking? Here we go. We got a Queen of Hearts in here, I imagine. There we go. Thought I didn't have one. So in the ad trailer, you saw this with the 4 of clubs and the eight of diamonds, but this is what you see. You see this image and this image where he covers it, and then they cut, and in the next cut, he's doing this. And then he melts through. Okay, that's crap. All right, you can't do it like this and then cover it. And by the way, in the ad trailer, you'll actually see the cards poking out a little bit there on the 4 of clubs one. But that's crap. The fact they did that is a total lie to me. So I have a problem with that. And they did it with the 4 of clubs, and then they also did it with the 8 of diamonds. So twice in the ad trailer within just a few seconds of each other. During the 8 of diamonds performance, you saw him blow smoke at the cards as he melted through. I don't know necessarily that they were trying to be dishonest or misleading there, but just to be clear, because there's smoke on the cover here too. Just to be clear, there's no smoke. This is not a smoking, not a vapor kind of a product or anything like that. It's not a smoke product. It's just the cards and the DVD and the little booklet. That's it. And so the smoke that he blew on there, I don't know if it was cigarette smoke or if it was some sort of smoke device. I have no idea. They don't cover that in the video at all. So again, just to be clear, I don't know if they're being dishonest there on purpose, but I want to make sure you know exactly what's happening. So that's it for ad copy integrity. That was a big hit to this though, because in 2 different places they give you this impression that you can grab a card that's full and squeeze through it and turn into this. That would be a whole different thing, and that'd be a lot more amazing. Now, as it is, this isn't that big a deal. I mean, you can, I don't know if I can do this up for the camera, but the way that you hold these cards, you can spread them out, fan them out, whatever, and they look fine. You can actually do a ribbon spread and a gambler's turnover or whatever it's called on the table, and they're fine. And he teaches you how to do that in the video. So it's the only thing is you have to just watch this side. And by the way, during part of the performance, you'll have one card here on the side when they come out of the box. But if you're holding them in gambler's grip, there's nothing to see there, guys. And so you can handle these pretty freely, and you can offer a free selection from that part of the deck and everything, and have it signed. So you can handle the deck quite freely. And so the method, in my opinion, is good. It takes a little bit of a knack to keep the cards square, because those loose ones want to tend to slide around and stuff. But just you can't square in the center here, right? You have to square here when you keep things squared up. So it takes a little bit of finicky fidgeting just when you first play with it to get used to it, but after a few minutes it'll be fine. So the only other thing, this is a product quality issue. These cards, take a look here, and I'll say I don't know how this is going to look in camera. Yeah, depending on the angle you look, they look like the same color or a different color, and they're just off a little bit. And I actually I'll do it again right now. I shuffled them together, just kind of butt shuffled them together. And you can clearly see that they're not, I don't think they're the exact same size or color, or something is just not quite right there. Maybe you can't see it on camera. I can see it much more in real, live here. So I don't know if that's necessarily a problem, but I think the cards are just a little bit different size, and it's kind of hard to tell. So maybe if we compare two cards side by side here, and actually they do seem to be the same size here. They do seem to be the same size. So it just may be the finicky nature of that little cutout gimmick that's the problem. So again, I don't think that's a deal killer. I think it just means you're going to have to work a little bit harder at making sure the cards stay squared and that they look right. But so that's pretty much it, guys. That's effect, method, ad copy, and product quality. Bottom line is this. If you can overlook those two things in the ad trailer, which that annoys me, and it makes me just not want to support people that do stuff like that. But if you don't mind that and you like the effect, I think you'll be very happy with this. It's just going to take a little bit of finickiness to get the cards to stay squared when you need them to. But the method's good. It's a solid method. It'll work for sure. So this would have been 4.5, maybe even 5 stars if it weren't for that ad copy problem. But with that, 2 very, very clearly deceptive, inaccurate statements, we'll say, even though it was video, it makes it a 3.5 star product for me. 3.5 stars, stone status, a G. That's it for this one, folks. So now it is time to subscribe to my channel. Please like this video, share it out all over the place, and listen to the random iTunes song of the moment, which is Midnight Struck by Bang Tango, which I think we've had recently. Weird, because I thought my list cleared out after it played. Oh, probably because I stop it and I don't let it play through. That's probably why. So, Midnight Struck by Bang Tango. They're a sort of an obscure band that I don't know that a lot of people know them, but they had a couple of good tunes back in the 90s-ish era. So, where were you when Midnight Struck? I'll put a link to that in the description below. Tune in tomorrow, day 78, where we look at Multitude by Vince Hedden, something like that. Until then, folks, thanks for watching. Peace out.